Well, there's just this. Whatever is happening, thinking happening, waiting happening, the sound of the fan happening, the lights in the room, sitting on the chair, the room itself, trying to listen, trying to figure out something, thinking, just what seems to be happening is already this. It's already everything. There is no separation. Even when there is a thought that this, what is already separate, it's just what is appearing as a thought. That thought is not separate from this. It's just this already appearing as a thought. There is already no one here who is even listening to what is being spoken. There's simply just this. And this can never really be known. It can never really be understood. It can never really be gotten because it's already everything. There is no separation. There is already no separate self to get this, to find this, or to become this. There's simply just this. Even when it appears that there's somebody who's listening, who's searching, who's looking, there's already nobody there. That's just an empty appearance. That's just this appearing as somebody looking for this. There can never be a real separate somebody who can look or search or find this. This can never be found. Even a recognition that there's just this can never belong to anyone because there's no one here to recognize anything. That's just simply what seems to be happening. So this right here is not even talking to anyone. That's just talking. That seems to be happening. And listening, which is already effortless. There's no one who's listening. There's no one who's talking. It's just what appears to happen. And it doesn't belong to anyone. It's already empty. So this is nothing being everything. It's already whole and complete. Nothing really needs to be added. Even a thought that seems to say something is missing, it's already that which is nothing appearing as a thought, or appearing to be something. Yet there are no real things. This is not a thing. It can never really be pointed at, can never really be known, can never really be gotten, because it's already not a thing. So there is nobody to know this. There's nobody to get closer to this. There's nobody to find this, because there's simply just this. And this right here doesn't know anything, doesn't have it doesn't claim to have great knowledge about the world, because this is not a thing. And there's no real world. The world and the people living in the world is just a dream. There is no real world and there are no people. They are apparent people or apparent world. Everything is just a story. Being somebody who's in the world, who's living life, who's trying to get somewhere to find the meaning of life, that's just a story. There is already nobody there who's doing that. There is already nobody separate from this who can do anything. There is already no doer. Even when a question appears, it's just this appearing as a question or appearing as somebody who's asking a question. Any sound that may appear here is just this appearing as a sound, appearing as a light in the room, or being the light in the room itself, the thoughts, sensations, the sense of not getting it, the sense of getting it, getting closer, something falling away. What seems to be an individual or the separate self can never really fall away because there is no separate self. There's just this. There's already no one who's on the journey. There's already no one who's who have glimpses about this. There's already no one who's talking about this. There's already no one who's even listening to this message. And this isn't a message. This is just nothing. This is already nameless. This is already empty. This is not a thing that can be known, that can be grasped, that can be pointed at. It's nothing. Words can be used here as just concepts, no, to describe that which is beyond any description. To describe that which can never really be described, because it's not separate. There's nothing outside of it to describe it, to know it, to get it, because it's already whole, it's already complete. There's already no one looking, there's already no one waiting to get something. There's already no one who's on a journey. There's no journey. There are no steps to get to this. This is already. This doesn't require words to be spoken for it to be what it is. It's already what it is, with or without words. It's already wordless, if I may say. It's already what it is, even before the question may arise, even before any thinking may arise. It's already what is. Yet it's appearing as a question, it's appearing as words. Yet itself as it is, it's not a word. It's not a question. It's not a thing. It's no thing. It's already wordless. So there can be a question that may seem to arise, but there are no real questions and there are no real answers. The question itself is already this, appearing as a question, and the answer itself is already this, appearing as an answer. And the apparent mind can never really get this, can never really get it. It can never be gotten. But there can be a resonance, no. But the resonance itself doesn't belong to anyone. A recognition that there's just this, there's no one here who's in the meeting, and there's no meeting. It doesn't belong to anyone. It's just empty. There can be a recognition that there's just this, but there can never be a recognizer. It can be seen, but there can never be a seer. There's no real seer. There is already nobody to see this. There's just this. So you are not already. There isn't a you to fall away. There isn't a you to collapse. There isn't a you to get this just this, which is nothing being everything or apparent thing. So if there are questions or anything that may seem to be coming up, then that may happen as well. So yeah. Or any sharing, if somebody wants to share something, feel free to do so. And just what's happening or what seems to be happening can never really be done. There's already no doer. Doing what's just happening. There's already no one behind any thinking. And the thinker itself is just another thinking happening. There's already no real thinker of thoughts. So it's beautiful. This is already empty. This is not a thing already. It's already no thing. It's already never getting anywhere. There's no getting anywhere. Yeah. There's no one to get to anywhere. There's just this already. A thought of getting somewhere is just this expressing as a thought of getting somewhere. But there's never a really or something getting somewhere. So this is already timeless. There's no real time. Yet what seems to be time is just this appearing as an apparent time. There is already no woman. There is already no man. There is already no today, no tomorrow. There is already no yesterday. There is already no future, no past. Just this. Yet the apparent future, the apparent past, today, tomorrow, yesterday, is just appearing in this. It's just an empty appearance, but it's already not real. It is seen as just a story. In the story, it may seem to be real. There may seem to be a real people. There may seem to be a real world, but it's just a story. It's just a dream. It is just this appearing as that. Everything is this. What is being longed for is already this. There is already no separate self longing for anything. It's just this already. It's just nothing. This may also appear or may seem to say or may appear as a thought that seems to say, excuse me, um, something is blocking, something seems to be on the way. But there is already nothing blocking anything. And there's already nothing beyond the blockage or what seems to be a blockage. And there's nobody being blocked by anything. There's just simply this. There's already nobody to go over the blockage or to break through, to find the light beyond what seems to be blocking. It's just a story. There's really nothing to find because there's nobody here to find anything. There's just simply what's happening. There seems to be somebody looking for this is already this. So that's one can never really find this because it's just this appearing as somebody looking for this. Even when it seems as if there is a compulsive thinking happening, thought after thought, thought after thought. The space where there is no thought happening is already this, that space, and even thoughts too are this. It's just this, that space appearing as thoughts, compulsive thinking. And thoughts as well may seem to stop. You know, it can be a recognition that there's just space, you know, there's just spaciousness. Thoughts too are spaciousness appearing as thoughts or being thoughts. So everything is this. Every story or what seems to be the story is already this. Every sensation, every thinking, every wondering, the sound, the sky, the rain, thinking that there's somebody here who's listening, who's talking. It's just this. It's just what is. Totality expressing as that. There is no separation. There's no distance to cover. There's really nothing to achieve. There's really nowhere to get to. There's just simply this, whatever that seems to be happening. And it's already going nowhere. The thinking that is going somewhere It's already this too. It's already wholeness, expressing as that. Oh, this is going somewhere. Maybe I'll get something. I'm getting closer. I'm feeling very light. I'm feeling very, very empty. It's just this expressing as that. There's nobody who's saying that, who's thinking of anything. It's just this. It's already that which is whole and complete. The feeling or the sense of not getting this, it's already that which is whole and complete, appearing as that sense. Or the sense of separation is already that which is already whole and complete, appearing as a sense of separation. It's just unconditional love, expressing as everything, expressing as a you who's looking for unconditional love. But there's no real you, it's just unconditional love, asking a question, searching, appearing to be on the journey, getting closer, getting further away, losing hope, finding hope. Everything is already unconditional love. There must be something other than this. It can't be just this. That's unconditional love, expressing as that, saying there must be something other than this. It can't be just this. I don't know. I don't like how he describes this. It seems as if he's pointing to something that's already this. That's already what is. That which is whole and complete. Appearing to say that there's nobody here who can do anything, who can say anything, who can ask questions. There's just this. This already. So this doesn't mind. Anything may arise here. This is already nothing, yet it may seem to express as an activity. It may seem to express as people going to work, going to their businesses, birds flying, birds chirping, sound of the thunderstorm. all sensations. So there are no limitations. Anything may arise, anything may be said, anything may happen or may seem to happen. But it's already that which is whole and complete, expressing as anything. There's no real good or bad. There's no good or bad. Yet in the story, it may seem as if something is good, something is bad. There may seem to be a preferences. So I don't like this. I prefer that thing to this thing. That's just what seems to be happening. That's already empty. So what is seen here as well, it is seen that this is already not talking to anybody, because there is just nobody here who's even talking. There's just talking happening. So this, in a way, doesn't see the other. There are no others already. There's no you who's even thinking about this. There's no you who's even listening. Listening happens by itself. Thinking happens. There's no thinker already. So here, there is no intention to convince anybody, to make anybody be enlightened, to make anybody maybe reach the pinnacle of the mountain. Because in the first place, there's no mountain to climb. And there's no one to climb the mountain. There's just this. it may appear as if today is Sunday, but here it's already Monday. So Sunday can never really be found. Where's Sunday? It's just a story. There's no Sunday. And where is Monday? Yeah, it's just words written in a piece of paper hanging in the wall that say, oh, Sunday, Monday, the 25th. The story of your life, it's just never happened. It's already not there. Can never be found. Where is it? Where is it right now? Can it be seen? And by whom? And even a you, there's not even a you who has a story. Yet we can say even a you is just a story. There's no real you who's separate from everything. It's just a dream. That which is being longed for is already this. It's not somewhere out there. There's no distance to cover. It is timelessly present as everything, or as every apparent thing. Yet it's already no thing. So it may appear to say what to do. What to do? No, you need to do something. That's just what is, that which is already whole and complete, appearing to say what to do, what to do. I got it last week, but during weekdays when I was at work, I lost it. So I would say you never got it. There's never a you to get it already. There's just it. Or I would say you are it already. There is no real separate you to get it. That which seems to say, I want to get it, it's already it. It is already that which may even say, but it's not my experience. I can understand it intellectually, but no, there's nobody to understand this. There's just this. There's nobody to get it already. There's already it. It's not even an it. It's not a thing. It's already wordless. It may even say, but I think you starting to sound repetitive, Nkosi. I would say there's no Nkosi here, and there's nobody who's sounding repetitive. They're simply just pointing to that which can never really be pointed to, can never be described, can never be known, because it's already every apparent thing. So what is being shared here is not a thing, and this is not a teaching. There's no teacher here teaching anybody. There's no guru. There are no real people. Everything is this. All is this already. No matter what shape or form it may appear to be. So this is all there is. And there is already nobody who's looking from behind those eyes. There's nobody inside the body. There's nobody who's living life. There's no possessor of life. That's just simply life. It's not, life is not a man or a woman. It's just this. It's just this. It's already whole and complete. Nothing needs really to be added to this. There is no other than this. There is no seeker. Already. There's just this. So what is being longed for is already just this. It's already the case. It's already here. Well, uh, are there any questions or any comments or sharing before we close?
Just thank you, Nkosi. It was just beautiful.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Faith. Thank you, everybody, for coming. And thank you as well for everybody who have been donating to this channel. It is appreciated with love. Good night and good morning, everybody.
Thank you so much. It was beautiful.
Yeah. You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.